Easter Sunday, some churches will open their doors to worshipers, defying stay-at-home orders and pitting pastors and parishioners against police. ABC TJ Holmes is outside St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York, where services will be streamed online instead. Good morning, TJ.
Hey, good morning to you. And this is a time a lot of people are turning to faith. They want a message of hope. And places like St. Patrick's churches across the country will be empty on Easter Sunday. That seems unimaginable, but it's also necessary at this time. But despite a pandemic, some pastors still plan to pack the pews this Sunday. Determined and defiant. Some churches across the country, from Georgia to Louisiana, vowing to hold in-person Easter services despite stay-at-home orders.
They're trying to take down our great nation by shutting the doors to the church, but we will not let them. Nothing is going to detour that Easter Sunday service from occurring.
Pastor Tony Spell of Louisiana's Life Tabernacle Church says the right to assemble is God-given. And even though he's faced charges for defying the governor's orders for people to stay home and not assemble in large groups, he's still holding massive gatherings. More than 1,200 showed up to his Palm Sunday service last weekend.
I'm hungry spiritually. I'm not scared of this virus. When it's my time, it's my time. Life goes on.
Now, Easter Sunday could be a showdown between pastors and police.
Tony Spell needs to abide by the law. A week ago, we charged him with 6 counts of violation of the governor's emergency order, 6-foot rule.
The battle in Kansas might be headed to court. Democratic Governor Laura Kelly announced she's suing Republican lawmakers who are trying to override her order prohibiting gatherings of more than 10 people, effectively limiting in-person Easter services.
We do not have time to play political games during a pandemic.
This as top religious leaders around the globe find ways to practice their faith and keep the faithful safe. Pope Francis streaming Holy Thursday Mass in a nearly empty St. Peter's Basilica. Jewish worshipers holding Passover Seders on Zoom. Hillsong pastor Carl Lentz, who battled coronavirus himself, plans to live stream his Easter service for his hundreds of thousands of followers.
We don't feel like this guideline from our government is restricting our ability to worship at all. Church is way more than a building anyway.
And Reverend Michael Curry, the presiding bishop of the Episcopal Church, says you can still worship God and love thy neighbor by keeping thy distance.
Do you think that it makes any sense for anybody to be having church service on Sunday?
This is one time when I believe that, frankly, we are doing God's will by not going to church. And right now, not being in public gatherings, if you will, is one way we can show love for our neighbor.
And police aren't expected to necessarily bust up that church service on Sunday in Louisiana, rather just collect evidence for possibly prosecution later. And Stray and Robach, Reverend Curry, it does have a message for everyone about this idea of churches not being on the list of essential businesses in many places. He's saying absolutely church is an essential business. It's just not essential that you physically be in it during a pandemic.
Yeah, I love he said that's how you love thy neighbor.
Yes,
by
exactly.
not spreading the virus. Even if you don't know you have it, you could. All right, TJ, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.